Shalom. Lifestyle praise due to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash, the one pastor of Great Millstone. Peace bless elect. My name is Kanawak from Great Millstone, Toronto, doing this lesson. This is whitewash on Edom Online, a verb. 1590 to wash, to build a surface with white liquid of whitewash, figuratively to cover up, to conceal, give a false appearance of cleanliness to. And basically, this is what they did to conceal the images of the saints, right? Because look what Vladimir Putin, he basically he revealed to the world the images of the saints, which are the Israelites, right? Basically from from the holy catacombs, and our images all throughout Europe, So the Russian know, Vladimir Putin knows, and they know who the saints are, and like that's why they mock us, But this is an image from the Ten Commandments, 1956, right? He has the Paleo Hebrew right there, right? But this is not the real. This is not the real image, right? Like this is an Edomite. He has leprosy, right? He's a clean leper, right? And could get you this in Exodus 4:6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom. And he put his hand into his bosom, and where he took it out, he behold, his hand were leprous as snow. Right? So Moses was very dark. So he put his hand into his sleeve and he took it out. His hand was very light. His hand was leprous. Right? He lost his pigmentation. And he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out into his bosom, and behold, it was turned again into one flesh. So he got back he got back his melanin. Right? He put his hand back into his sleeve and took, and his hand became whole again. And that's what happened. All right, so let's play this quick. This is off of TikTok. Off Instagram. So let's play this.
Commandments. 10 commandments for all to obey. The Lord Jehovah has given unto you these 10 commandments for all to obey.
Yeah, so this is these Edomites, right, that have all these movies, right? They call them Hollywood, right? And who runs Hollywood? The J people that run all this stuff. So they have they know who the saints are and who the Israelites are, but they have to depict themselves as being the saints, right? So this is evil, man. So let's play this. This is another one I saw.
Together. Are you all together, or is it separate checks? Always. My Jesus. What? Yes. Jesus. What? Yes. What? Nothing. Are you all
So
together?
this is all a mockery, man. They know exactly who we are. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? That's what he did with his whole Renaissance art, his Renaissance Christianity, his new birth. He pushed on the world, and to not, that this is what he pushed. He covered the face of the judge thereof, and basically like we're not the saints anymore, because basically he covered the faces of the saints, and that's what they did. Right, so these Edomites, they have a lot of things to pay for. First Maccabees 2, the book of First Maccabees. Sorry, First Maccabees 3, and I believe 48. And he laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to paint their likeness of their images, and that's what they did during during the Ptolemy dynasty. That's what they did. They painted themselves as the pharaohs or the saints and all this shit, and deceived our people. Right back during the Ptolemy dynasty, and they did the same thing with the whole Renaissance, their Renaissance Christianity. Right. So let's get Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked are astray from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speak a lie. That's what they did. Right? From the serpent and going to Cain. Right? And then after the flood, Esau, right? He has like a God complex, and he likes to tell lies and deceive people. They're poison like the poison of a serpent. So this is the serpent from the garden, man. They are like this deaf adder that stoppeth for ears, which shall not hearken to the voice of charmer, charming never so wisely. So we're telling them, right, these elite, these Edomites, as to who the Israelites are, who the saints are, but they're not listening to us, man. It's going one ear or the other. Break their teeth, O Yahweh, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord. Let them melt away as waters which runneth continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be caught in the sun. That's what's going to happen, man. Right, this place is going to be totally destroyed through with the nuclear winter, nuclear fire, man. That's what's going to happen, right? Because these people are nothing but liar deceivers, going out throughout the earth, right? There's another thing I saw. This is off Tariq Nasheed. Let's play this.
Spain. That's what.
Salakia.
Spain. That's where modern white supremacy came from. Gotcha. When they had the Reconquista, you had black Moors and black Jewish people in Spain, and they expelled them. The ones they expelled, some of them went up to Amsterdam and certain other places. Some of them were captured and brought over here.
Yeah, basically that's what happened during the Spanish Inquisition. During like the 1300s to 1400s, a lot of Jews and Muslim Moors or whatever that they were expelled from Spain. A lot of them,
That's why when Columbus and all of those people, when they came over here, they had translators.
And then some of us came to the New World. Right, Jake set up shop in the New World in the Americas, America, all right, Central America, South America, the Caribbean,
They had Hebrew translators, they had Muslim translators, because there had already been travel here from black people who were Muslims and Jews and all of that stuff. So we've already had a presence in the Americas for a long time. Once they brought over the enslaved black people from Spain.
Stop right there, brother. Yeah. You're saying black people were here in America prior to the slave ships coming here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so a lot of our people were already here. Going back to before Mansa Musa, named Abu Bakr, I believe, and he sent a fleet of ships to come to the New World because they already had gold mines throughout West Africa. So they came to the New World, and they tapped into the resources in the Americas. So our people are very rich and affluent,
Stay right there, brother. You're saying black people were here in America prior to the slave ships coming here. Yes, indeed. Okay.
from black people who were Muslims and Jews and all of that stuff. So we've already had a presence in the Americas for a long time. Once they brought over the enslaved black people from Spain.
Stop right there, brother. You're saying black people were here in America prior to the slave ships coming here.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, talk to me.
There's a great book on that.
Yeah, so this is this whole this guy. This is a good book too. The 10 Tribes of Israel. That's Jeremiah, Elder Jeremiah of Great Millstone. He has this book.
It came before Columbus by Ivan Van Sertima.
And I have that book too. It's called They Came Before Columbus. Very good read. It's very in depth, right? Cause Jake was already here and set up shop in the Americas, even during the time of King Solomon, even before that time. They had you know, pyramids and stuff in the Americas. You know, if I could find it, where did I find it? I had that book called They Came Before Columbus. I think this is it.
Now, yeah, we got black Native Americans, but again, you had travelers coming over here.
Right.
We knew how to sail. We had ships. They looked at some of these Native American tribes and saw that they have Hebrew languages in some of their native tongues.
Yeah, a good book is Lost Tribes in Promised Land, where they actually.
That's a very good book too, The Lost Tribe in Promised Land by Ronald Sanders. Very good book to read. I have that book in my possession as well. I have to bring out certain points, you know, and just refresh, you know, because newer brothers are, you know, in the flock are coming, right? So this is good information. I can't find it right now, but I got that book. Very good book.
Spoke Hebrew, and they knew what tribe they came from as far as being Israelites. And just to add, most people think the transatlantic slave trade started from Africa to America, but it started from America to Spain first, just to back up what you're saying.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, because that happened when you had what's the guy's name? Prince Henry the Navigator, which they were under that whole Knights or Templar stuff, which were Jake, but they started that whole slave trade in like West Africa, and they would bring them into the New World and capture them as slaves, right? Because you had Israelites that were still kings throughout Europe and the Americas, right? So you know, that was a big conspiracy, right? It says our people have become more wicked than the wicked, right? You know, people were doing all kind of wickedness. You know? So, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Even though this guy Adam 22 and Whack 100, they're all degenerates. They're wicked. And this guy Tariq Nasheed talking about the FBA and all this bullshit. Our people were already here in our people were living together for thousands of years in the Americas as one. But he tries to bring this whole division, FBA, Foundation Black American. It's all bullshit, man. You know, but that's pretty much it. You know, Lord will, in the future, I will bring out certain of these books. They Came Before Columbus by Ivan Sertima, and my other book called Lost Tribes and Promised Lands by Ronald Sanders, The Spirit Permits. So with that is your praise due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, double honors to the pastor of Great Millstone. Peace, better election.
That's what